Yeah, hello everyone and welcome to the next two races of the AOR mini season here at Spa. And again, there is no rain forecast, at least for qualifying and race 1. Quite strange actually, because I had 12, I think that's my 12th league race, I think on F1 2013, and of all the sessions only one qualifying was wet, so I really would like to see a wet qualifying again, or a wet race that would mix up the field quietly, I think. But now it's qualifying time. We are braking for La Source. Maybe a little bit too late, running a little bit wide here at the exit. Not the best exit speed. Shifting up the gears now. Using about half of my curse. Flat through Rouge now. After that curve we use the rest of our curse because we have a little bit more top speed than some of the others. 333 should be the top speed. Not a very good first sector, 30.7 I think I can do. There is 30.5 or something like that. The comp was okay. Now Rivage, up braking a little bit. Locking out the front right tire. This section was okay. Now for Pujol. Maybe a little bit wide again at the exit. Not the tidiest lap of myself there. This S was very well taken, very early on the throttle, and now this turn is very important because now there is this sort of back straight. You really have to carry a lot of speed through this section. Not the second sector was quite good. The Shima with a 144.9, and now we're coming to Raskas. Not Raskas, Past up, sorry. Not the greatest line through there, but it was okay. It should be quite a good time, 45.1. Which is, I think, only one tenth behind my PB. Here you see the sector times. First sector was not good, the second sector was pretty decent, and the third sector was okay. And in the end we were on P5. Marco took pole position with an amazing time in front of our teammate Klubitsky. Alex in third, Deshima. Double D behind us surprisingly. Mika in 7th, then Jeju, Chris, Nicky, Magnussen, the new reserve driver which we know from the F1 Game DE League, and Pedro completes the field in 12th position.
Okay.
Well, not a very, quite a random pit strategy, pitting on lap 5 if nothing happens. And now the setup 2-1 wings, not 1-1. It's why I think 2-1 is a little bit better, especially through the second sector. Maybe we will a little bit struggle a little bit on the exits when someone of the 1-1 wings is behind or in front of us. It will have a little bit more of accelerating. Yeah, actually quite good position, P5. A little bit more than I expected. We have 5 lights now. And away we go for race 1. The quite good start. We are taking a midline through La Source, leaving room on the inside now. Not very much, but the Shima rests in front at the moment. We're trying not to use curse on this straight, just to capitalize on that slipstream. But Mika's coming a little bit too near for my well, yeah, to my point. Then I used a little bit of my curse, running wide here, and the entry of Lecombe, and Mika capitalize on that. I believe not making a move yet. Very cautious braking here through Rivage. We lost that one position due to yeah, we just turned too late for the comp. So Mika the Swede is now in front of us. And we have a, yeah, we saved a very, we saved very much of our curse. So we can use that now on this straight here to overtake him again. Now. Also in Rich Mixture. Overtaking him in front of Blanchiment, which was not the best idea, I think, because now he has the slipstream, now he can counter if he gives us a little bit of tap and he loses a little bit of speed there, so he can attack us here for in this chicane. So again in P5, let's see if we can catch up to Deshima, who is some 9/10 ahead of us. The top 3 are just too fast. Was not expecting to catch them. WD didn't show that much pace around this track for, yeah, as normal. And now Mika behind has the slipstream. He's not attacking yet. On the comp this time we had a better line through there. And a good exit as well. Now skipping to lap 5, nothing happened. We didn't lose touch to the Shima at all. 1.6 seconds, but Double D and Mika were battling very hard, so they lost 3 seconds on those laps, and we lost the right end plate there on the pit entry, which is very, very annoying. Which it was very annoying for me. Now we have to change the front wing. And we lose that time, but
why didn't you tell me?
But Double D, who was behind us, couldn't capitalize on that because he had to wait for the Shima coming out of the pits.
It's okay.
Quite misunderstanding there from the teammates. But now we are not right behind the Shima anymore. 4 seconds is the gap now, and now on lap 7, I think that's our fastest lap of the race. 47.7 it was in stint 1, with a very good exit out of La Source. Well, now at this stage of the race, nothing really happened. Gained 1/10 in that first sector on the Shima, and 2.7 seconds. Behind us is Mika at the moment.
Don't have no clue. It's look back, you weren't alongside me.
Very good line here through Rivage, running a little bit wide at the exit of this curb of no name. Or with no name. Puhan was also pretty decent. Maybe a little bit cautious braking here through this section. But it was a quite good lap so far. And running a little bit wide. Gained 4 times on the Shima, which was a very common thing during that race. I gained a lot of time in Sector 2. And Sectors 1 we were quite equal. Now you will see here through the bus stop chicane. Took that quite good, but not at the limit. Mark with an incredible time of 45.5, and then we lost 3 times to the Shima on that last sector, which was quite. And it happened on every lap, I think. And now on lap 11, and we had a gap to the Shima of 5 seconds, but he ran out of fuel here on the back straight. Marco wins the first race, but we can't catch up to the Mercedes in front of us. We're coming out in a very, very good 5th position. Alex in 2nd, our teammate in third, Deshima as seen in fourth, Mika in front of Double D. Then comes the pole, Jeju Magnussen, who was a little bit under his expectation in race 1. As I know him, he's a very, very fast driver. Nikki in 10th position, Pedro and Chris at the back of the field. Fastest lap goes, of course, to Marco FD with a 45.3, and now we are switching into race 2.
I'll see it soon.
Please.
And we'll shortly know
I hate this.
which
Jean-Paul.
Oh, fuck.
position we are in, and we are 9th position out of 12, which is, yeah, not that what I wanted to. Again, after Bahrain and Monaco as well weren't very successful in that case. We had luck. Silverstone with 3rd position.
Ich bin auf Fahrt und werde Runde 5 gehen.
At least our teammate Klawitsky was a little bit
Du bist auf oder?
more in front. I don't know which
Ja, okay,
position
dann
at
geh Runde
3rd
6
position.
locker.
Okay,
Mika on pole.
No.
I think Double D in 2nd and Klawitsky in 3rd.
Again.
We are in 9th position, right behind Alex, I think. Yes.
Oh, Double D on Prime.
And
Just
Deshima
me.
is right behind us, and we are starting on the option tires to have the undercut, and now we're going away for race 2. Had a quite better stop than Alex, of course, because we starting on that option tire, going up the inside, and now side by side with Magnussen, but now there's Alex as well, who used a little bit of his curse, I think, going side by side with Magnussen through Eau Rouge, and there's Kuchetu very slow through Eau Rouge, and we hit him at the back, and we lose that
Okay, you're such
position to the Shima. We lose the we use the rest of our curse, getting the position back. Kuchetu runs very wide. So does me, and the Shima goes on the outside here and makes the moves. A very sweet move from him. So we gained 1 position since the start to P8, which is quite okay. The Shima runs wide here. We're going up the inside for Opuhon, which is not very never overtaken location, but we went for it. On the very end, of course we had a very good line through there. Still side by side with the Shima, leaving us enough room there. Now we have the inside line for this corner. We stay in front, which is not that well because they will have that slipstream, and we don't have curse to defend. The Shima goes up the inside and is gone. And Chris as well wants to make a move on us in Blanchimont, but we also have the slipstream of the Shima. There comes Kucheja on the inside of the braking very late for the bus stop chicane, and I think Chris outbraked himself there. And the cars in front going 3 wide through La Source, and we outbrake ourselves a little bit in La Source, which is not very good because we wanted to stay in touch with the Shima. Now Chris is right behind us, or even side by side here again through Eau Rouge, using the rest of our curse, and now we are the Shima pulling to the right, but he also wanted to defend on the right, so I hit him, and we lost that straight line speed advantage. Magnussen going very slowly through Ycoms, I think. The Shima now on the outside of him. Sorry. Now he's side by side through this section, which is quite tricky, but they managed to do it. Now side by side through Puhan, Magnussen runs wide, we run wide, and Kucheja comes from the inside, and we're getting a tap from Chris, which gets us side by side with Kucheja. Now on the outside for this corner, we're taking like two cars in Puhan. Very massive. Yeah, I don't know how to describe it. Quite crazy corners there.
Ich muss einen Undercut
But-
haben.
Fortunate for all of us, it went well. I think, at least I think so. Chris has now the opportunity to make a move on us, going to the inside here. We locked up a little bit and didn't leave him enough room there. Now Gucciasio on our outside for La Source. And Chris on the inside. We're braking later than them and we can stay in front of them. Now DRS is of course enabled for lap 3 and we have a very big group behind us who wants to overtake us. We are using all of our cars here on that straight to have a little bit of chance to defend, but Gucciasio's top speed was incredible. So we lost that position, a little bit of cut here, not very good from us. Again, not a very good line here through Vivage. We should be able to stay in touch with Gucciasio, so we can make a move again on him in Blanchimont, or afterwards on the straight. We ran slightly wide here at Pouhon, which is quite tricky here to deal with the dirty air in Pouhon. Although it's only a 25 lap race and the cars are not that heavy as on a 50% race, but it's still quite difficult to handle it through that section. 9/10 was, I think, our gap to Gucciasio. And Deshima outbrakes himself here. And there's the sidewalk glitch with Gucciasio in front. I think he wanted to let him through, and me of course, because he overtook me there. Because he cut the chicane, he had to cut the chicane, and Gucciasio has spun around there. So we're again up to P6, Lewicki dropped back to P5, and now Magnussen is coming out of nowhere and is right behind us again. Using again everything of our curse to defend, but he's anyway going on the inside here for Lecombe. Taking a very quite wide line, has the inside now, but we can defend here. And then the end of this lap, very action-packed first laps on this second race. Now slightly pulling away from the field with Magnussen in from behind. Has got a lot of curves. Was very far behind on the time measure, but now he is going side by side through bus stop. We can hold it on the inside at the second corner, and Shima destroyed his vehicle. I think he had to leave the race. He could have retired, but
Yes.
yeah, it's not that it wasn't that valuable for anyone, and we had quite a cheeky action there from us. We let Magnussen through to get to the DRS on this straight, because you don't really want to go first through Eau Rouge, because you can't really defend from the car behind. And on lap 5 we are at the end of this lap we are in front of Magnussen again 7 times, but again he's closing us down extremely. It's unbelievable. We want to pit on this lap, and let's see if we get a better pit entry. Yes, we did, although it was very close to the wall again. Now we are pitting for the prime tires. Magnussen will be of course on the options afterwards, so we have to gain a little bit of time here because we have the undercut.
What the fuck, Marco?
See where we come out. I think that's Nicky. Yes, Nicky behind us, who pitted, who already pitted. And Mika, who started on the pole position, is now in front of us 5 seconds. There's no way we can catch him. And we see now Magnussen coming out of the pits, and we stay in front, but we are not. Yeah, the undercut didn't work that much. And now 1 lap later, the gap is 1.2 seconds. And again, we're showing this is our fastest lap of this race. But Magnussen should be a little bit faster because he's on the option tires. She should be able to close us down within this lap. He's already 5 times behind us. I think he had the DRS on this straight already. We're 2 times up on our previous time. Again, locking up a little bit here through Rivage. This line was quite good. But you can see Magnussen is closing us down corner for corner. He's coming nearer and nearer. You see here, he can take a much better line and much more accelerating than not much, but a little bit. It does the job. Now he's right behind us. We saved a little bit of curse, but that won't help us, I think. He's now going on the inside here for Blanchimont. He gives us a little bit of tap. Yeah. Was too late in turning into Blanchimont. There was space for him. Left him there, enough room, I think. So he couldn't do a move on us. 46.1 is a quite good time on this prime tires. Double D sets the fastest lap on options, I think. But Magnussen was faster indeed, half a second than us. Now he's right behind us again. Again, we want to defend with our curse, using the second half. Coming up to 328 kilometers per hour. But now he gets through, has the inside line. But no, he's not. He's not had a very good exit. Now we are on the outside of Rivage. Can we defend that? Yes, we can. Quite surprised there at this moment. 2.5 laps remaining. It's very intense battle so far. Really enjoyed that. Had a quite good little exit there. But he's only 3.5 tenths behind us. He's going now on the outside for this Blanchimont section. Last time we went side by side through there, I pushed him out there, so I was a little bit more cautious this time. Last time on the last race, but not on the last lap. So. Now we're braking a little bit too late for Lassos, and that allows Magnussen to go through here, which is not that bad for us because we now have again this DRS on him, and we are not using our curse, which gives us the opportunity to defend on the backstraight, and gives us a little bit tap there. Nothing too major though. Has a little bit of a gap now, and now we are skipping on the last lap. We are on the last lap, and by now I think my engineer told me that Magnussen has got a penalty for some reason. I don't know where he got that from. So it doesn't matter if he overtakes us or not, we are safe in 6th position. using almost all of our cars to defend here again on this straight. Magnussen used a little bit of a different curse strategy. He almost always used it on the back straight, which is a quite good tactic sometimes, because especially in qualifying, all of the other guys are using their curse on before Eau Rouge or after the Rouge, or Eau Rouge, or both, and in the race they do so as well, but he saves the curse for this section here, and he has one opportunity left now. Very close indeed. Going up the inside of me, gives us a little bit of tap there, which is quite good for us. Going side by side through a bus stop on the last chicane, but he outbrakes himself. And there's Marco crossing the line for a second win in a row. I think no, it's what's the third race in a row he won. In front of Double D, who had a very good second race. Alex Skillen in third. Again, a quite good result for our teammate Lewicki. Mika in front of us. Magnussen in 7th. Pedro in a very strong 8th position. In front of Chris, Gucheju, Nikki and Deshima, of course, destroying his vehicle earlier in the race. So that was now the standings. Alex and Marco pulling away like no tomorrow. Lewicki in 3rd. Mika stays in 4th position. Double D overtakes us, of course. Next, our aim is to catch up to Mika. I think Double D will slightly gain more points in the next races than I do, because it's obviously a little bit faster than we are. In the Constructors' Championship, we are still in 3rd place. McLaren and Ferrari are pulling away. We are pulling away a little bit from Mercedes, KTM, Lotus, Williams and Toro Rosso. And that was it for these 2 races. Next races will take place in Korea, and I see you then. Bye bye.